Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today I wanted to talk about B.Simone and the backlash she's receiving. So this is coming from Gossip, and I just wanted to speak on this and then give my thoughts. So it says, let's try this again. B.Simone trolls fans by proving she still got grocery money amid broke backlash. Let's see if it goes through. During a recent appearance on her Let's Try This Again podcast, the former Wild 'N Out star broke down as she admitted that her personal finances aren't what they used to be, causing her to be more budget conscious than she was in the past. Now she's trolling people and 9-to-5 workers in particular about her situation by grocery shopping amid claims that she's broke. There's been so much just my finances, she said, fighting back tears. The budgeting, you see how I am, nitpicking at everything. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday, and I'm like, we have to go to H&M, she said. And I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. I don't have it to spend. As previously reported, while some think this is a confession of a sign of a slow career, Simone claims the main reason for her tighter budget is that she's been putting all of her money into the launch of her new venture, her upcoming LTTA app. Because I'm invested in this app and this platform, I don't have the liquid resources, the podcast host explained. I have it in assets, I have it in jewelry, but it's the liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account. B.Simone crying over not being able to shop at Bloomingdale's has ruffled a lot of feathers, with a lot of fans criticizing the comedian for struggling to live like the majority of the world. In an ex-post in response to a viral clip of the podcast, one user wrote, I didn't know if it was heartbreaking to live like an average human being. Now the polarizing personality is responding to all the backlash, posting a video poking fun at anyone who thinks she can't afford the basics. Filming in a grocery store, Simone described the few ingredients she picked up, which came out to $24.14. As the cashier continues through the transaction, the Wild 'N Out alum speaks to the camera and pretends to be nervous on whether or not her card will get declined. Let's see if it goes through. Let's just see. Who knows? Let's just see. Then she taps her phone on the card reader to pay, breaking out and dance after seeing the transaction went through. Unsurprisingly, this video didn't elicit a better reaction than the podcast, with many fans asking why she's trolling people for calling her broke when she's the one who cried about her finances. And so then it says as well, a fan had wrote, how are you going to say something about your finances and then cry and try to troll us with question marks with crying and laughing emojis, huh? And then somebody else asked, the only one that said that she didn't have money was her. Moral of the story, don't cry about dwindling funds online if you're going to get upset over people calling you broke. And then the other piece of this that's not a part of this particular article is, there was a segment where she had a friend on, and basically B.Simone is talking about how she's helped all these friends of hers. It didn't sound like it's a mutual friendship. It sounded like it might have been friendships of convenience based off of what, the one or the other person could do for each other. And she's up here talking about how she shelled out all this money for somebody that was going through a divorce and shelled out all this money. And the friend that was sitting next to her, she didn't help her. The friend that was on the podcast was talking about how she's had her own struggles, she's had her own financial debt, and she's had all of this and all of that. And it's just like tone deaf, right? And then the other piece was when the friend was speaking on the fact that she's had other opportunities and I guess had some opportunity, and, you know, she was calling B.Simone to, you know, celebrate and all of this and all of that. And I guess B.Simone had called her back, but then basically started kind of low-key kind of dragging her. Low-key kind of feeling a certain type of way, to the point that the friend has to ask, are you jealous of me? Are you jealous of me? And then B.Simone chimes in talking about we had to go through the different stages of grief. Are you angry? Are you... And I'm just like, this is not a friendship. This is not healthy. And then she tried to diminish it to just say, well, I was just upset that we weren't working together for this project. No. So I have thoughts, right? I think for B.Simone, you know, it just sounds like she's getting bad advice in terms of, you know, whatever's going on, right? Number one, the friend that she had on the podcast, like it's weird when people come into a lot of money, because the people that you think that some people would help, which would be like their day ones or like their family or their true friends, is actually not the people that they help. It's random people who they've, you know, come into contact with their recent fame, within their recent success, and they're trying to get something out of it. They're trying to get to the next level and all of this and all of that. And I saw one comment that was like, well, maybe she should hit up Nick Cannon and ask Nick Cannon for a loan or whatever else. Like it's just... And then to cry on your monetized podcast, you guys. Your monetized podcast that I believe when I saw it, I think it had 15,000 views or whatever else. And trying to make it seem like you're so broke, you're so destitute, all of this, all of that. And people aren't going to take you seriously. People aren't going to take you seriously. But my question is this. If you've got some internal conflict with your friend, number one, why are you bringing it to our attention? Why do we need to know this? This is a private conversation. And number two, if your money is funny, just say that. But we didn't need to know that your money is funny. We did not need to know that your money is funny, but my question is, why are you in such a destitute situation that all your money is going into this other venture that you're not sure whether or not this venture is going to be successful or not? Like, where is it? Have you not been taught that you should always have an emergency fund and everything else? And that, you know, because what if this flops? What if whatever this venture is, what if it flops? What if nobody is interested? And it's not a good idea. It's not good press for you to make fun of people who shop at H&M, or let's take it a step, you know, further, who shop at Dollar General, who shop at Dollar Tree, who, you know, shop at the Goodwill or, you know, Salvation Army or whatever else. Like, what are we doing out here? And then trying to troll the people when you're the one that exposed this yourself. We didn't ask you about your finances. We didn't ask you what your financial situation was. You told us this. You thought you were going to gain sympathy because something went awry with how you handled your money, or something or somebody or whatever convinced you that you had to put all of your liquid money, your actual money, into a venture you're not sure whether or not it's going to take off. And then have the audacity to troll the average working American, to trash the average American who might be unemployed, to trash the American who might have a regular 9-to-5 or whatever else, does not have your career, and having the audacity to make it seem like H&M is such a struggle to go shop at. No. And that you're nothing if you cannot afford to go to Bloomingdale's. Like, you know, and Bloomingdale's is la creme de la creme, according to you, right? Like it's just weird behavior, man. And this is the problem too. And this is a separate conversation that needs to be had. The obsession with material things and the obsession when you get a certain level of success or you incur a lot of money you've never seen before, your first option, instead of saving the money, because you don't know how long this windfall is going to last for, instead of saving that money, your first thought is, I want to go buy me a Louis Vuitton bag. I need to go get me a Chanel bag. I need to go get me, this Christian Dior. You just run down the list of all of the high-end labels, right? Of stuff you were never going to buy before, right? But now all of a sudden you came into some money. Let me just spend $5,000 on this handbag, right? Let me just spend $1,000 on this pair of sunglasses, right? Let me just do it because it's name brand, right? And if it's name brand, I'm going to look the part. But they tell you in these articles, a lot of these people who are buying the name brand stuff and the designer labels, it's not even the upper class. It's not even the 1%. It's not even the rich people, because for the most part, they're getting it for free already. They're getting it for free already for them to advertise their designs and their, whatever. Right? They're getting all that for free. They're the ones getting invited to Fashion Week and everything else, and getting the free, early season, whatever, of their wardrobe or accessories or whatever. It's y'all that get intrigued when y'all see a celebrity with some of the stuff on, and you're like, oh, so-and-so, they've got on that new, we can even use Pharrell as an example, right? Just had a show for Louis Vuitton, gave Beyonce a custom bag or whatever else, and you see that it's going to attract a lot of views, it's going to attract a lot of attention. Okay, I need to go get that because Pharrell's a part of Louis Vuitton. He's endorsing, Beyonce, everything else. I got to go shop at Louis Vuitton now, right? But does your money match Louis Vuitton? Are you going to go broke after just buying one Louis Vuitton item? Like y'all got to make it make sense. Y'all really got to make it make sense, y'all. So B.Simone putting all of this out there, am I supposed to feel sorry for her? Am I supposed to feel sorry for her? Because you, again, even when you said your money is funny, you still wanted to put onus on whatever type of designer jewelry or designer this or designer that you already have as like, I still got something, right? But overall, you're broke. Overall, you're struggling. Just because you can pay $24 at a grocery store does not mean you are raining down with the money. Make it make sense, you guys. So there's that, and that is all for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.